1,527 people.
Wow, that was fast. Yeah, you guys got a golden opportunity here. I'd be monetizing the shit out of it if I were you guys. I'd be on there doing daily events, monthly events, challenges, anything. Think outside the box. Fucking viewing parties, watch YouTube together on that little screen share.
I mean, Adam is in there every once in a while, going in and having his screen share up when he's doing
Yeah, but what are you two
his
doing?
SEO stuff.
You two are the ones that should be driving this shit.
Me and Sam are in the chats all the time.
Yeah, but you guys got to get it going with like events, with challenges, with, shit like, because you tie in the events with, being in the chat, you tie the event with buy this, recommend people products, recommend shit, whatever it is that uses the affiliate link that gets you more eyeballs on, just the people in the event alone, but it's easier to sell them on using the affiliate link. If they've been in there for an hour, you guys have been chatting. People use Amazon all the time. I mean, it's like increasing your leads. You got 1,500 people and you can grow this fast with word of mouth. If you guys are keeping up with the events, holding people accountable, but not just like, are you in there playing video games when you're in the Spartan chat? Or, do you have like something like Fitness Mondays where people start talking about whatever exercises they're doing or things they're struggling with, or whatever the fuck, everybody's sharing something like running Tuesdays, blah, blah, blah. There's a million fucking things. Dude, if you put 1,500 people in front of me and you tell me I can monetize with like fucking right away affiliate marketing like that, my life will revolve around. I'm going to make that thousands of dollars a month. Like, you guys need some fire under your ass because you got a prime opportunity. And honestly, if I'm being a good friend, I would say you guys are dicking around because you haven't told me about any event you're holding, any competitions, anything whatsoever. It's like, bro, might as well delete the server then. You're just wasting its potential. You got money here that could be made. Have you crossed $100 yet on the affiliate marketing stuff?
We have not.
See? What the fuck are you doing? Move your ass. Or do you enjoy standing still? I mean, you can make a million excuses, but I'd be fucking brainstorming with ChatGPT a million ways to earn money on a Discord server. Literally, would ask ChatGPT. I mean, we run through that shit right now. Right here, dude, on the call. Be like, I am a Discord mod of a server of 1,500 people. Give me some ideas on how to monetize with like events, with competitions, with this. It's a self-improvement server. I mean, you want to run through that? I mean, let's fucking run through that right now. Because this is a good learning lesson for guys. Sure. Yeah, for guys that have a prime opportunity in front of them and just fucking off and letting it slip away. Here's one example. Let's get on this shit right here. And so see how easy it is to just fuck off golden opportunities. So let's make this big. Let's go over to this. Okay.
So, hey, but other people could do this too?
Literally anybody could do it. But we have a Discord server that they've set up, him and Sam. And they are not really utilizing the power of 1,500 people because they both don't really have, I think one of them doesn't have an income. I don't know if Sam's working or what he's doing or if he's in school, but you'd be making thousands of dollars already if you're investing in this. What you put in is what you get out. So, okay. You are a Discord master for monetization. I need help with can you guys see all that on your screen? I need help with my server.
Yeah, I can
it's a little blurry, but it's okay.
What about now? Still blurry?
It's a little blurry, but I can read it.
Okay, it says it's coming in 1080p, 30 FPS. So
that's probably my computer.
Yeah, okay. You're a Discord master for monetization. I need help with my server and how to monetize it and increase engagement. Okay, I have a little over 1,500 members at the moment, and currently have a Amazon affiliate link, which I ask them to use periodically with a bot announcement in general chat. Okay, then let's say I need you to help me come up with a bunch of ideas for monetization, engagement, such as daily events or weekly or monthly, or challenges, competitions, voice chat topics, and whatever else you can recommend. Okay. My server is tailored to men who are on the path of self-improvement. Okay. Tailored. One of the reasons we're all here is a video called the Spartan Challenge, which is a promise for 6 months men have to make to themselves in regards to self-improvement, which involves what? Let's see. Eating cleaner, giving up vices like video games and porn and anime, whatever else takes up too much time, getting into journaling and meditation, as well as pursuing something physical for fitness. Okay, we can keep it basic like that.
I remember there was one guy in here that was asking us if paying prostitutes was against the Spartan Challenge.
Getting enjoying meditation as well as pursue something physical fitness, just to give you a reference on what the community is about, so you can better tailor the events, topics, and challenges. Cool. Done. All right, dude. We typed out a bunch of fucking shit. Here he go. Okay. So tiered memberships. Okay, that's one of ways. Now it's telling us affiliate partnerships with that, ebook programs, consultations, merchandise. Okay, we don't care about that. Engagement ideas. Daily accountability check-in. We already have that. It's funny that it mentions that. Okay, daily mini challenges. Today's Spartan task. There you go. Cold shower. Random acts of discipline. Okay, what else is giving us? Monthly engagements. So these are the daily engagements. Random prompts like post your most disciplined meal today. Drop a photo of your workout session. Okay, we're going to get it to give us more shit on the engagement side. The Spartan Hour, weekly engagements. There you go. That's cool. The Spartan Hour, weekly group voice chat or video chat where a new topic is introduced. Okay, for example, battling modern distractions or how to own your own mornings like a Spartan. This can also have a Q&A portion. 2, workout challenges. Every week, introduce a fitness challenge. For example, 300 push-ups spread over the week. Members can post proof, example, photo or screenshot of their fitness app, offer recognition via roles, or mention them in announcements. There's one way. Discipline battles. Pair up members at random to compete against each other in terms of keeping discipline. Example, no cheat meals or daily journal entries. The winner each week could get a shout out or a special role. There you go. Gamifying shit. Monthly engagement, Spartan Spotlight. Feature a community member each month who's shown exceptional growth or discipline. Interview them or share their progress story and make a voice/text event out of it to inspire others. That's a great one. Big monthly challenge. Organize monthly Spartan challenges with tangible goals like run a total of 50 kilometers, read one book, and post a summary, or 30 days of meditation. Give winners a special role like Spartan champion for that month. There's another good one. 3, live discussions and debates. Host discussions on controversial topics relevant to masculinity and self-improvement. For example, does modern society make men weak? Let members share their viewpoints. That's a good one. 4, member versus mods competitions. Monthly competitions between mods and members. Could be fitness-based, mental toughness challenges, or trivia related to self-improvement and masculinity. This builds camaraderie and keeps people engaged. That's another good one. Other recommendations, custom bots for accountability. Set up bots that DM users at specific times to check in on their goals. Example, journaling reminder, did you skip porn a day, etc. It adds an extra bit of pressure. Role-based recognition. Give roles based on progress levels within the Spartan Challenge. Novice, warrior, Spartan, veteran. Seeing someone's progress in real time will motivate. That's already somewhat of a thing that you guys are doing, but it's just very basic now as whether they've committed to the challenge or not. Guest speakers, bring in experts or influential figures in self-improvement sphere. That one obviously can't make that happen just yet, but maybe for the members that have already completed it or are very far along, that could be great to share their experience within the community. Voice chat activity. Designate voice chat sessions around different types of topic. Mindset Mondays. Focus on mental aspects of growth. Warrior Workout Wednesdays. Another good one. Have guys share their current training tips. Even do a group workout on video. Fight Friday. Have an open debate on a relevant topic. Badges and achievements. Create digital badges that members can collect by completing various challenges. For example, cold shower badge for 7 days straight, or journaling master after 30 cassette. This gamifies the experience, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's just say we really like the give me 10 more for voice chat activity. Also, let's see, daily engagement. Also, more engagement ideas for everything you listed. Cool. Let's just get some more. Done. Here's 10 more voice chat activity ideas. Stoic Sunday discussions. Dedicate Sundays to discussing Stoic philosophy. That's great. Battle of the mindset. Group debate. Create a debate format where members take opposing sides on key issues like, does material success equate to happiness? Okay, that's a good one. Ask Me Anything, AMA night. Rotate AMAs amongst mods, successful Spartan Challenge completers, or even external guests. That's great. Warrior Story Night. Invite members to share personal stories of overcoming a tough challenge. I mean, look at this shit. I don't have to read all of this for you. Vices and Virtue Discussion Night. Iron Sharpens Iron. Peer challenges. Goal setting. Accountability. We have everything fucking listed out. We have more daily gratitude posts, daily micro challenge voting, daily Spartan quote, weekly engagement, Skillshare Sunday, Mentor Monday, Warrior Task Tuesday. I mean, you can fucking make this server into literally whatever you want. There's your accountability pod system. Break members into small groups, 5 to 6. Call them Spartan pods, called Spartan pods. Each month, members keep others accountable daily and share progress at the end of the month. Winning pods based on activity/completion could get unique roles. Again, we're gamifying everything. Discipline tracker competitions, challenge participation poll. You're polling members. Punishment challenge. Each month, set up a punishment challenge that members can voluntarily sign up for, like 4 a.m. wake up streak for a week. This will attract those who need to prove themselves that they can do hard things. I mean, this is all stuff that men would find alluring, right? You got a monthly Spartan pledge ritual right here for the monthly stuff. Other recommendations in general. What's this one say? At the beginning of every month, host a community voice call where everyone takes a Spartan pledge for discipline, self-improvement. There you go, to get people to be more serious about what they're doing. Spartan council votes. This is how you get people engaging. Have a council of longstanding members vote on new activity ideas, challenges, and events each month, right? Like, there's so much shit, bro. You have 1,500 fucking people in front of you. Like, do you understand what that means as far as a business goes? That somebody placed 1,500 people potentially in front of you already, and they're active and they're looking for camaraderie. They're looking to engage. But when they log on to the Discord, what the fuck do they see? They don't really see shit. What the fuck's happening in the Discord? Let's see. We'll go to the Discord. The fuck are we seeing here? So we got general chat, memes chat, feedback, private for the guys that are here. But so we really just have a general chat. Voice channels are dead. Do we even have any events? 0. So not even one event is coming up. So it's like, how do you expect to even cross $100 in the affiliate marketing alone if nothing's fucking happening, bro? I'd put people in front of you, 1,500 people here that are all willing to learn, willing to get together. Of course, there's a couple weirdos because it's free, but it doesn't matter because you're not, that part goes away when you're fostering an active community. You have 1,500 clients and growing. It's growing nonstop. That's what we know so far. That 1,500 to this day, and every day more people join. And you don't have the excitement in you to make this somehow monetizable where you could earn a couple $1,000 a month. I mean, how much money do you get per whatever item people buy on average? I don't even know what that calculation is, but I imagine if you get it, what's the average? Give me a number. $5, $2, $3. What is it?
It's usually like $2, $3.
Well, $3.
Depends. So it depends on what it is. If it's like a food scale or something, $2, $3. If it's a book, maybe $1. If they sign up for what is it? Audible, I think it is. We get for the free trial of Audible, I think we get like a $5 bounty commission or whatever the fuck they call it.
There you go. So with 1,500 members, let's just have ChatGPT do this math with 1,500 members, and high engagement. What are some expected numbers from low to high that can be earned with Amazon affiliate marketing? Let's see if it could even calculate that because that's so general. Okay, so let's see here. Scenario estimate, low engagement scenario. Click-through rate 2%, so about 30 members click. Conversion rate 5% to make a purchase. So these are horrendous numbers. Ours are much higher than this. Like the real world numbers are way higher. Estimate earnings calculation. 30 members click the link. 2 members make a purchase. Total sales generated 2 times 50. 3% commission is $3, right? Okay, so you got $3 monthly estimate. If you post the link 4 times a month with similar results each time, you're looking at around $12. So that's where you're at right now, right? You're at like the worst fucking scenario. Probably what you're making, right? Or maybe even a little higher than that. What's the total earnings so far? Less than that. Less than that. All right, dude. So you're at the worst case scenario. Okay, what is the best case? High engagement. Click-through rate 10%, about 150 members click. Conversion rate 15, 23 people make a purchase, right? And again, these are low. So you generated with commission, blah, 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 $230 a month on the current membership with these horrendous ass numbers. But if you have people showing up to voice chats every single day and you foster a community that actually feels like they're a part of something, these numbers shoot up dramatically. People are just going to automatically remember. Most people do their shopping on Amazon anyways. So it's like you're not convincing them to buy something like a fucking book. You're just saying, just use this link while you buy your normal shit. It helps the server. So these numbers are way higher. Okay, so we'll do a click-through rate much higher. Let's say change the CTR, because you can have 50% if you call it out. You could have a CTR of 50% if you call it out at the end of every fucking chat and just remind the server constantly. Change the CTR to 50%. And let's just say of that, 80% of these people fucking remember to use that shit. So 80% conversion. And 80, where's the percentage? And 80% conversion. So let's see what we're looking at. So this is what you really should be shooting for with a very tight-knit community that you're fostering. That, and this is just if it stays at 1,500, because you're going to be over 2,000 soon enough, especially every time I call it out, or just people just fucking see videos and sign up. So let's run the new numbers. So it says, so 750 members click the link, conversion 80%. So imagine 600 members. Of the 1,500, you're probably going to have some 600 hardcore dudes that are going to be within the week, always engaging, always talking. Imagine you have voice chats every single day. You have events going on. You have all this shit. So these numbers become far more realistic when you're actually active investing in this shit. Average order value, we'll say it says $50. The commission rate's 5%. High engagement. So anyways, with those adjusted shit, it says you have 600 purchases. So it's 80% of the 750 people or 750 clicks. The sales generated is 30,000, right? The commission is 30,000 times 5%. So you're at 1,500. Your monthly estimate says if you post the link 4 times a month with similar results each time, you're looking at 6,000. So let's even just cut that down by half. Let's just say that's too rosy. Let's just say you only make 3. Okay, cut it down again in half. Let's call that rosy too. You're at 1,500. What could you do with $1,500 a month right now?
More than I can do with 0.
Exactly. And it says, while this engagement scenario is quite optimistic, reaching these numbers in practice would require exactly what I told you, highly targeted and motivated audience. Right? You don't need a persuasive product placement because it's just a community supporting the server by buying the shit they already want to buy from Amazon. And it says extremely relevant product recommendations. Again, these two are fucking irrelevant. It's just people out of the goodness of their own hearts, the value you're providing them for free, all the community chats, all the discussions, all that. People will make sure to click that fucking affiliate link every time they buy something on Amazon. That's one way. That's 1,500 just right here. And we're not talking about donations. That's a whole separate thing. And we're not talking about any other way that it's telling us we can monetize. For example, once you actually have that level of fucking engagement and people are really getting a ton of value, you can set up some special 99-cent, $1 special roles that unlock some special fucking chats that only people who have paid, subscriptions for $1 can. And you can monetize. This is a public server. Monetize it however the fuck you want. But if the value's there, people will pay for all that shit. This is simply just putting a link in front of people and being like, hey guys, if you're enjoying all these chats and all this, please help the server out. Whatever you buy on Amazon, when you use Amazon, just remember, click this link. Dude, throughout a 30-day span, do you know how much fucking money is being spent by 1,500 people? That's insane. We're just saying these numbers are if those people click 4 times in the month. That's insane, dude, to think the amount of money that you could produce from a server like this. But that requires you putting in work.
So Bo, hey Bo, so I hear what you're saying. You're saying the law of reciprocity. If
Mm-hmm.
someone feels super taken care of, you kind of oblige them to want to help you back in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, man. It's like when you provide people value without trying to nickel and dime them, if you just give them everything, they want to spend money. They want to help. There's nothing to be sold there. They feel almost like obligated because they've gotten so much value. Like, I hear that all the time with my private consult people. A guy just booked 2 hours after the 1 hour we did today. He literally just booked 2 hours and he was like, bro, all your videos, like everything you say is so true. It's changed my life. This has happened. I've been watching you for years, and it's like, I just wanted to speak to you in person. It's the least I could do. And I need help with some things. Ended up talking, just helped him. Told him appreciate him for signing up. It wasn't necessary to do all that stuff. The private console, I'm pretty sure you got all the info you needed from the videos. He's like, I wanted something more tailored. And, the session was so good for him. He's like, I'm just going to book another 2 hours tomorrow. And I'm just like, holy fuck, bro. But all the information he already got. But he's like, well, I prefer to talk to you directly. It seems like you know what you're doing. Everything you said, I followed. It's changed my life. Kind of similar to guys here. They feel like off these community calls alone, for them, it's like, bro, the least I could do is give back to the community in some way. Like guys are taking the initiative, starting up posts, doing their own things. For example, Alan's got his medical stuff. Someone else, you had some ideas too, Karam, about at the end of the month. I never got that message about doing something with hypnosis, I believe it was.
No,
Exactly. Yeah, but that's and it's natural. There you go. And it's naturally coming out because so much value is being given around here and just these conversations that everybody's like, well, I got something I want to share too. I can give value back like this. I can, it's like, and I didn't ask like, please help me build value. It's just like out of the kindness of people's hearts because this is so valuable to guys. Just the conversations alone, they're like, I want to put in something on this, and it's just that. But that's the law of reciprocity right there. It's not like nickel and dime, like you got to pay for these calls, right? Each fucking call you got to pay for it. And then here's some courses that are behind a paywall. And no, bro, you have access to everything. We have these chats 5 times a fucking week. There's guys charging God knows how much for just one call alone, and like nickel and diming their communities with like even courses are paywalled in the paid community. I saw in some school groups. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is insane.
How to Beast was charging $250 a week for calls like this.
There you go. That's insane. I do these because I like to do these. What I get out of these is the fact that I could speak to normal everyday dudes. I could stay grounded, and I could hear what everybody's problems are. And it keeps me not just grounded, but remembering where I came from. I don't try to let the success or the money get to my head. I don't relate to YouTubers. They're fucking strange. I've said that before already, but it's more, I guess you guys are more relatable because I've been through a lot of what you're going through. Some of you much older than me and have been through much more than I have. And that's where I'm getting value from. I'm talking to many people from different aspects of life with different experiences that I could never have myself. And I'm taking a little bit of everything. I get a bunch of little light bulb moments every time we have these conversations. That's the value I'm deriving. Now, it's only gated or paywalled because when you do a free product, you get a bunch of turds. Now, imagine trying to have this call with a bunch of dudes that are toe dipping and spewing a bunch of crazy shit. This call would have like 100 people in it on Zoom. People won't be muting their mics. People don't respect anything that they feel has no value that they put any money in. They're not invested into. That's why we paywalled it with just $20. Could be an asshole and paywall it with $100. People would still pay for that. Less, but they would still pay. But then we'd be missing out on guys that really need help. So it's like 20 is a nice sweet spot for now until the community gets a little too big and then we have to kind of make it a little small again. So I don't know. I just feel like that law of reciprocity has kind of served me well in life. And it's a great way to really put it. It's a law of nature, really, because the more you give without wanting something back, it's weird how much the universe will start to give you. You'll start to have everything you've ever dreamed of having starts to come your way once you stop trying to get it. Once you just give people things, it's crazy how much you tend to get back. More than when you try to take from everybody. So that's why every time I have ideas or whatever, I'm like, yeah, dude, let's go halfers on it, 50-50. You want to do 70-30? You want to do whatever. It's not like, nah, I'm going to charge 90-10 or I'll just pay you like a monthly. No, have a piece of the pie. Get in on the action, bro. If you have a good idea, if you have a plan and you want to go in on it, of course, let's share in the profit. That has served me well in business, especially. I never got really greedy. I paid my workers a lot, way more than most other people were paying. And guess what happened? For example, when I picked up the phone and called some of my contractors and I was like, hey, I have a job. I need you guys to come in tomorrow. No questions asked. You know what they do to all the other jobs? Because I would hear them on the job site. Their other companies would call them and say, hey, I got a job for you. It starts tomorrow. They go, no, I'm busy. Nope, can't do it tomorrow. I could be there next week, though. They always put off all the other companies. Mine had priority because of how well I treated them. I would even give them work when there was no work to be given, basically in the winter. When everything was fucking dead, I'd still keep the guys fed somehow. And they appreciated me for that. And then they showed me loyalty because the reciprocity. They were doing the job because they felt like this motherfucker's paying us way more than he should, way more than anybody else does. We're going to do a good job. I never had any headaches, guys, from my contractors. I would walk the job and everything would be perfect. Everything. I could go with a fine-tooth comb over everything they did, and I never had anything to nitpick about. They made sure they did everything 100% to the T, and the customer was always happy. And I didn't have to baby my contractors, like be on job site, micromanage people. Hey, do this way. No, they knew this guy pays us way too well. He treats us way too good. We're going to get the job done fast, but done right. From the get-go, no problems. If the customer needs anything, we'll handle it, and then we'll call the boss later if we can't, if we need something, you know? And that's how it was, bro. I would leave my guys off at the job site after dropping off materials, and the next time I come back, everything's fucking finished and done perfectly, and the customer was shocked. And these same guys would go to the other contractors, and they would tell me, yeah, they pay us like shit. The other companies pay us like shit. We do the bare minimum. Fuck it. And some of them try to pay us like hourly, so we'll just rub our asses together and take the longest time ever to complete a project because we're not incentivized to do anything fast. They want to pay us on the time that we're in there working. Bro, law of reciprocity applies to everything in life. It's a beautiful law. Everybody should follow that. So you give value to people for free, and then they'll be inclined to do, or I should say, go further and pay for something. For example, like a private community, you know? Yeah, it's better all around. I've got burned too by being generous like that. It's okay, but my burns have been minimal compared to my gains. You know, had I been a dick, had I been nickel and diming people, had I been a micromanaging piece of shit, you know, I think my company would have failed a bunch of times. There are a bunch of moments where I critically needed guys. And if I treated them the way other companies did, they would have said, we can't come in until next week or 2 weeks from now. We got a bunch of work. No, I'm busy. Some of my contractors, dude, were on jobs for weeks at a time, over a month sometimes, depending on how big the job was. And all the other companies constantly ringing them up. Hey, are you available? Hey, I need you. Hey, are you available? Hey. And it was just a simple, nope, sorry, got work. Busy. Nope, sorry, got work. Next month I'll be available. With confidence, never had to worry. And even then I was still generous. And I was like, listen, if you wrap up here early, go to that other job and start that one to make sure you guys are fed. Dude, when they heard shit like that from me, because I just want the guys to do well because I was in their position. So when they heard that, it was like automatic. What the fuck? Any other company owner at the time would tell them, if I catch you going to another job, you're fucking fired. Fired as in I'll never give you work again, right? Because they're independent contractors. But the relationships they build are so tight that these guys are basically their employer. They feed them all their work. And I'm like, bro, go. If you have other jobs and it's slow here, go there. By all means, I'll call you when I have something. Or if you finish early here, by all means, go there. And I had no problem with it. I want you to be happy and fed. Winter's coming. Times get hard. It's slow. You're going to dip into all the money you made in the summer. I understand. And the guys were forever grateful, dude. And I never had an issue. And then they would even bring me friends that they knew from the industry because these guys were all 10, 20, 30 years into this shit, like old maestros. You could imagine a young 27-year-old dude talking to guys that are 50, 60, right? Like a masters in their craft with their own crews and their own helpers and all that. And they're like, I got a young guy here. He's good with brick. I got a guy here. He's amazing. He's been doing this shit for 30 years. I've known him. He does good woodworking, right? He's a master carpenter, all this stuff. They're giving me some of the best guys in all the industries. I'm like, I got a job for brick one time, and I didn't know a single bricklayer or a mason. Dude, I asked my guys, I'm like, hey, do you guys know any good dudes? I got fucking like 3-4 numbers right off the bat, guys that were actually good. All of them were good. They're like, no, this is the guy. I got a bunch of guys, they're okay, but like this one. And a bunch of my crews just recommended dudes. Next thing you know, I'm doing like a $30-something thousand brick job that I've never done before, that I literally had the mason come out with me, walk in and be like, hey, dude, just give me a rundown of what I need to tell the customer. I've never done brickwork before, and you come highly recommended by one of my guys. And he's like, yeah, I've heard. He's like, he says you treat them really well. And I'm like, yeah, just let me know. No bullshit negotiation. How much you would charge to do this job off rip, how much I should charge the customer, what's kind of normal for industry. I'm completely clueless. They loved how open I was. And they're like, oh shit, wow, this fucking guy's kind of crazy just speaking out in the open like that. about business, and just trusting me off the rip. And sure enough, the guy gave me the quote. He's like, this is what most guys charge. This is what I'll charge. This is what you should charge. This will keep you competitive with the other companies that may come and give bids for the same job. And he's like, we do good. They're happy. They'll give us more work and we can keep going, and let's develop a relationship. Sure enough, dude, now I got a bricklayer that's ready to go every single day. Yeah.
That's super sick. It's high quality.
Yeah. But it's huge, dude. It's really huge. And that's how you scale up in business. It's by giving people a piece and not being greedy. I guess that's a good segue into Monday's topic, right? I had a set of 10 questions here. I'll read them out loud. Take a second, guys. I also posted them in the chat, but I'll read them out loud and then I'll have open forum, let everybody share. Question 1 was, what's one habit you know is holding you back, but you haven't had the discipline to break yet, and why? Number 2 is, what's the biggest challenge you're facing right now when it comes to building a better version of yourself? Number 3 is, how do you define success for yourself, not by society standards, but your own? And then share whichever one of these kind of rings in your head. You don't have to answer all 10. Just share the one that really applies to you or just hits you on the spot. Number 4 is, if you had the power to go back and change one decision in the last 5 years, what would it be and why? And number 5 is, what's one area of your life where you've been making excuses instead of making progress? Number 6, how do you think your life would look 1 year from now if you stayed on your current path? And number 7 is, who are you surrounding yourself with right now? And how are they influencing your mindset or actions? Number 8, what does true masculinity mean to you? And how are you actively working to embody that every day? Number 9, what's the hardest sacrifice you're willing to make to get what you want in life? And lastly, number 10 is, what's the legacy you want to leave behind? And what steps are you taking right now to create that future? So those are the 10 questions. It's posted, linked up on the chat. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Take some time, unless somebody's ready right now. Speak freely, everybody. And curious to hear what you guys have to say.